Headers Group condemns Sunday Igboho pardon as tribal justice, accuses him of attacks on Fulani. Headers Group are condemning Sunday Igboho pardon. Why are they condemning it? An umbrella organization for Fulani cattle headers and pastoralists in Nigeria, Miyetti Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, Macban, has condemned the presidential pardon granted to Yoruba self-determination activist Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho. Why are they angry? Why are they condemning it? The organization described the pardon as a grave miscarriage of justice and a painful reminder of the Nigeria state's failure to protect Fulani's life in Oyo State. Are you okay? You say, hear what you are saying, to protect Fulani's life in Oyo State. Is that your village? Are you supposed to be in Oyo State? What are you doing in Oyo State? I don't understand. They should protect your lives. You that you are buying people up and down, they should protect your life. In Oyo State, what are you doing in Oyo State? Is it your village? Can somebody come to your Fulani town and start rearing cattle and breeding cows and whatever, and you will allow it? It's like these people, they have audacity, and it's not your fault. To protect Fulani's life in Oyo State. What are you doing in Oyo State? Rubbish talk. A statement issued on Tuesday by Macban Southwest Zone said the pardon has reopened deep wounds caused by violent attacks allegedly carried out by Igboho and his supporters against Fulani settlements between 2020 and 2021. The statement was signed by Alhaji Mumoni Mohammed Mumoni. Now why? Coordinator of Macban in the Southwest. Kai, who said the decision to pardon Igboho has been met with deep anger, pain and total rejection by Fulani community. Now, I make una go pie now. People should go and jump in the lagoon because you are angry. What's that? According to the statement, Sunday Igboho was directly responsible for a series of violent attacks on Fulani headers and settlements in Oyo State and neighboring areas. Because yes, what are you doing there? What are you doing in Oyo State? Is it your state? Including buying, arson, destruction of homes, something that people do on a daily basis. Why are you angry that they did the same thing to you? Theft of cattle and the forced displacement of families who have lived peacefully in the areas for years. I beg you, lived in the areas for years. You want to take over people's territory. You are saying that you are living peacefully. Can you people live in peace? Are you people peaceful? Peaceful where? Please stop that thing, I beg. These acts did not occur in secrecy, they stated. They were carried out openly, publicly, and in full view of authorities. Many of us witnessed these attacks personally, and evidence of these crimes exists. And so what now happened? Oh, please, Macban identified the January 22, 2021 attack in Igongon, Ibarapa North local government area of Oyo State as a particularly traumatic episode. I beg you, traumatic, indeed. Traumatic episode. Describing it as a painful reference in which Fulani's life were lost, homes were razed, and entire families were permanently displaced, But how many people have people also displaced, buried, raped, kidnapped, do all sorts of atrocities, taking over people's territory, are shouting, Fulani's life were lost. Which life? Liar. The group said similar attacks occurred in Iseyin and along major routes across Oyo State where Fulani headers traveling or conducting their lawful businesses were allegedly buried without provocation. Papa, Macban, come and sit and let's say what. These were no rumors, misunderstanding or unverified allegations. The association insisted they were deliberate acts of violence. Beyond the pardon itself, the headers group expressed concern over the role played by the Ibadan lad Obarashidi Ladoja, whom the report accused of facilitating and championing the pardon process. According to Macban, it is widely known that Sunday Igboho served for decades as Oba Ladoja's personal bodyguard, a relationship the group said raises serious moral and ethical questions. I bet these people, where are you people buying audacity from? From Temu. The association posed a series of pointed questions to the traditional ruler and authorities in Oyo State. Was Obarashidi Ladoja not present in Oyo State when these atrocities were committed? They asked, because you came to somebody else's village to be doing anyhow. I don't understand this your talk. Was he unaware when Fulani communities were attacked? What do you mean Fulani communities? Do we have Yoruba communities in your northern area? Homes burned, cattle stolen, and innocent people died. Why was there no official condemnation of investigation, intervention, or compensation from the Oyo State government or traditional institutions at the time these crimes were committed? Oh, you want compensation? No, don't worry, they will compensate you. Macban said it is unacceptable that Fulani victims were met with silence, while in contrast, swift political and institutional efforts were later mobilized to secure Igboho's freedom and eventual pardon. The group also drew attention to troubling inconsistency in Nigeria's justice system, comparing Igboho's pardon with the continued detention and prosecution of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu committed actions that the Nigerian state classified as threats to national security and was arrested, prosecuted, and imprisoned, the statement said. Yet a Yoruba man who carried out violent acts resulting in death, displacement, and destruction is granted a presidential pardon. Which death did Igboho? Who did it by? You are lying. Who did Igboho by? He was never violent with this. Is agitation for Yoruba nation. It wasn't. So what are you saying? This disparity, Macban said, raises fundamental questions about equality before the Nigeria law. They talk. Does justice system in Nigeria now depend on ethnicity? They asked. Does the administration of President Bola Tinubu apply the law equally, or does it favor one tribe over another? I beg. The public explanation for the pardon granted by Sunday Igboho, a clear assurance that the Nigerian state does not operate a tribal justice. Oh, that's what you want. I beg. They know said that peace cannot exist where injustice is rewarded. National unity cannot survive where victims are ignored and perpetrators are celebrated. This report stands as the permanent record of our position and our demand for fairness, dignity, equal justice under the law. Go back to your village. Macban, go back to your village. I'm telling you. That day he says, those of us journalists stated in the comments, my pocket never run dry. Akikumi said, who attacks first? Let me ask them. No, who says, point of correction, no one attack Fulani except process of self-defense. Thank you. Talking rubbish. I said they are buying audacity from Temu. The audacity to come and be saying that they are not protected. What are you doing in somebody else's community? Austin says, me watching them fight. Ayodele says, he never committed any offense. Thank you. He buyed no one. Thank you. Sunday Igboho did not buy anybody. I understand you are all in trouble by the news. Don't mind them. I beg my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.